time for My NBA, our deepest game mode. And this player topped the charts with number of wins and with an 86% win ratio. Glow World J2X takes the My NBA MVP title.
That's amazing. I never thought this would happen. So it's truly an honor to be recognized for just having fun. I just want to shout out all the people, that I played in, leagues in, keeping the game fresh, all the devs like, Mike Wang, LD, Ronnie, of course.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And checking out some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Bennett. Young is out there with Neely. Then there's Yao. And it's Barkley in at the power forward. And for Los Angeles, we've got the monster, Wilson out there with Cowboy. Then it's the kid, and it's Miracle Man in at the point. I think when we get into these later stages of the season, Steve, you can see why so many teams put an emphasis on depth these days.
Yes, the reason why there's a lot of mileage on everybody. It's crucial to have players down the bench that you can depend on.
Shot clock at 5, and that one's good. Yao!
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. About a minute played so far here in the first. Shot by Bennett, no good. Here's Miracle Man, defended by Young. The layup off target. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
They forced the issue and made the defense hack them to death last game. I'm sure they'll try to mirror that same attack in this one.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense.
Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Here's Miracle Man, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
His passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow!
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee! High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. Here's Barkley, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And here's Young from the arc. That shot missing, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
It's tipped, but he recovers it. Pass to Neely. Launches it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Thunder's checked in for Miracle Man. Harrell, he's checked in for Houston. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's Tyler. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Harrell slams it in.
A big man with great lift. Montrezl Harrell loves playing above the rim.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And it's Leonard missing. Houston in the lead. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Neely. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The professor's checked in for the Monster. ABC comes in for Tyler. Money's checked in for Magician. And Rainman subbed in for Leonard.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here is Holiday. Defense right on him. And the foul called on Thunder. That's his first foul. It's checked in for the Rockets. 1:43 left in the first. Here's Jeffries, and it's denied. To the paint, here's Gary, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And so he makes both from the line. Los Angeles trails by 4. Here's ABC, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside Holiday. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Offensive rebound, Harrell. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Harrell's got his second basket of the game.
Incredible activity from Montrezl Harrell. So many of his points is off the offensive glass.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Pass to Barrett. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Pushing it up. A big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Every day, Holiday can be relied upon to bring focus energy, toughness, and he's a terrific competitor.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
1 second left. Can't hit that one. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top. They finish off the first quarter on a 15-6 run. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
They've got Miracle Man. ABC is out there with money, and it's Rain Man, and it's the Professor in at the 5 spot. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Rockets, McDaniels is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Barrett, and it's Jeffries in at the 3. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Holiday. Basket good. That's 12 points for Miracle Man. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
Timeout.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. The Monsters checked in for the Professor. Tyler comes in for ABC. Wilson, he's checked in for Money. And it's Leonard in for Rain Man.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Young, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Miracle Man.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Young against Leonard. Young dishes to Bennett. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Wilson. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
The pass to Barkley. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. That one no good. And Houston the other way now. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Barkley throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. For Los Angeles, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. First one falls for him. Thunder's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Rockets. Neely's checked in for Barrett. Both shots good from the stripe. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And the foul called. On Thunder. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. The Professor's checked in for the Monster. ABC comes in for Tyler. Money's checked in for Magician. And Rain Man subbed in for Miracle Man.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Kept alive. The Professor lays it up and in on the nice reverse. The Professor's got 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Houston.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Barkley. Missed inside.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's ABC. And the 3 off target. Rockets trail by 14. And Young with the basket on the assist by Barkley. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Trae Young is so good in transition, just has a great feel to make an impact.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's ABC off the inbound pass.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Now here is Holiday. He's covered closely. Pass to Neely. Harrell trying to free himself up. Neely can't get it to go.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
The Professor passes to Thunder. Here's ABC. Passes it to Thunder. Shoots the 3. ABC. It's good on the putback. And Los Angeles leads by 17.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, you see right there, Holiday can break you down and get up into his shot in rhythm.
With 1 on the clock, that one no good. And so we wrap up the first half. Los Angeles leads by 15.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for guys for Los Angeles. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub.
And now with the second.
And as we Dive into the second half. We'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
The monster out there with Cowboy. Then it's Magician. Then it's the Kid, and it's Miracle Man in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Leonard with the steal. Here's Miracle Man. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's the 3. Yao can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Tyler. Now the pass to the Monster, and he comes up with the deuce. The Monster's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Young looking it over. And the Kid picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Barkley right side. And it's blocked. Second chance shot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
For Houston, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's Miracle Man. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. 6 points for the Monster.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Young outside. Barkley inside. He's against Wilson.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
A nice shot by Tyler.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Swiped away. Here's Miracle Man and dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now a timeout called by Houston. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
The Rockets making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. To the inside. And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Los Angeles on D. Young outside. Pass to Bennett. 5 to shoot. From deep.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now, here is Young. Tight defense on him. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds. Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Young outside. Barkley left side. He kicks it to Barrett. Bennett with it. He's against Wilson. Wilson with the block. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Rockets making a change here. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to the monster. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Nobody near Leonard. But they'll get another chance. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. 6 points for Cowboy.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Barrett for three. Nailed from three-point land.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Los Angeles, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Holiday up top. He has 6. Here's Barkley. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Another shot. Rebound by Tyler.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Rain Man checked in for Leonard. And the Rockets making a change here as well. McDaniels checked in. Ball stolen. Here's Tyler, and here they go. Tyler controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The Professor's checked in for the Monster. ABC comes in for Tyler. Money's checked in for Magician. And Thunder subbed in for Miracle Man.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Barrett the pass to Holiday. Right wing. Here's Harrell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor, generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well.
Neely's checked in for Barrett. For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
At the line.
The first free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And he just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. There's 21 seconds left in the third. The tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Professor's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And the foul called on Thunder. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
So he gets them both. Passes it to the professor. Misses the layup. And so it's Los Angeles, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got McDaniels. King is out there with Neely. Then there's Bradley, and it's Jeffries in at small forward. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you, and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Love's checked in. The pass to Neely. Tries it from the top of the key. And yes, it's good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. Reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
Young's checked in for Houston. Rain Man passes to ABC, and it's Bradley with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Love with the ball, and off there. He misses his first shot of the night. ABC passes to Thunder. King with the block. Pass to Money. Here's Gary. Los Angeles with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him deny like that.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Los Angeles calls timeout. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Young passes to Bennett from 18 feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Monsters got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Leonard. Doesn't go that time. And it's Houston the other way.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Wilson with it. Now defended by Bennett. And that one's good. Leonard.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
On its way from Young for two. Nice jump shot. Good. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. They get it back. Here's Miracle Man. Good work defensively by Yao. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Bennett throws it down.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Rebound by Yao.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
Trae. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Los Angeles with some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Tyler. Robertson comes in for Magician. And Anthony subbed in for Miracle Man. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Yao. McDaniels comes in for Barkley. Love checked in for Bennett. And King subbed in for Neely.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Tyler, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Magician comes in for Robertson. And it's Miracle Man in for Anthony. Here's Bennett. Here's Yao. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Down low, the monster. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Both good from the line that time. .151 left to play in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And that one falls for Barrett. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Los Angeles guys shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Offense not doing their best work of late.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And Los Angeles guys shooting it very well tonight, around 57%.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Houston. And he makes the first. Good on both. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And a foul on the monster. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Valanciunas has checked in. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the first one drops.
That's his second personal foul.
Second free throw, no good.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope.
Love it, love it.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Los Angeles guys shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. That's 7 points for the professor.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. And here is Los Angeles now. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 35.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And Los Angeles guys shooting percentage 59%. The offense is running smoothly.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Miracle Man. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And he sinks the second. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Oh, no, he didn't.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Los Angeles. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And that's an intentional foul. The first free throw is good. Money's checked in for Los Angeles. Rain Man comes in for Leonard. That one misses. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Number 10.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Rockets.
Both free throws good from Love. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle Man. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Los Angeles now. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the professor picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And so he hits both. Here's Miracle Man. Barrett covering.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
And so they foul intentionally.
Los Angeles foul call. Number 9.
And that one falls for Barrett.
At the line for the Rockets. Barrett.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Miracle Man. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. And an intentional foul right there. And that one falls for Barrett. And so he makes both from the line. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Los Angeles foul call.
And he makes the first.
That's his 5th personal foul.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Miracle Man. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean,